So even if I fail on my first one, I'm going to sit back, make it better. I can fail on my second one, I'm gonna make it better. So I'm not going out every time and trying to hit a home run. I'm going out every time and trying to get on base, and eventually I'll get myself home. So what's good, everybody? I'm here to welcome everybody back to another episode of 1on1WIT8. And right now, I got the CEOs of Yae in the building with me. And for the audience and those who don't know who you are, introduce yourself.
I'm Quay, CEO of Yae.
Ty Nitty, CEO of Big Yae, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm motherfucking big
Yae, Big Yae, you know what I mean? Big things, you know?
And so let everybody, where y'all from? Where you from?
Paterson, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we both from Paterson, you feel me? You know what I mean? This is our city right here, Paterson, you know what I mean? We grew up all our life in, the hood, you feel me?
Born and raised.
You know what I mean? Nothing but like violence and, just was bad, you feel me?
Nice.
Niggas just want to get out of that shit, you feel me?
Yeah, and that's like, so you said y'all been there y'all whole life, born and raised. School, y'all was schooled there and everything? Like,
yeah, I went to like 3 different high schools. 3 different high schools. Yeah. So all the way around though.
All right. And so what was it pretty much like?
What, school, like elementary school?
I mean like the whole atmosphere, yeah, like y'all saying it go from bad to worse. Was it all bad? Was it good shit? Like,
as far as in me, like elementary school, I went to school like in my neighborhood. Yeah. So, you had all types of type of people, you feel me? You had wild niggas going to jail in elementary school. Yeah. You had niggas going having kids in elementary school. Yeah. There was mad shit going on, like adult shit going on in elementary school. Yeah. But I was always like in the books and like I always wanted to do better. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I ended up going to Tech, which is in Wayne. It's not in Patterson. Right. And once I started going to Tech, it was like a whole different like atmosphere, like far as in behavior and like how niggas like looked at life.
Gotcha.
All right, let me state facts real quick.
What's that?
We met in Tech, so that's how we linked up.
And how old was y'all around that time?
In school?
Yeah. Like when y'all met each other, y'all was about
technically we met during the summer program. It's the summer workforce program. That's where we really met. Yeah, Pitt. That's where we really met at. He was talking shit in ball, and I had to trash y'all. I had to trash these niggas, right? I had to trash everybody. I had to give it to him, you heard? And that shit set the tone right there. It set the tone. I was wilding on these niggas, huh?
He was throwing up some bullshit.
Look,
this shit ain't had no form and nothing to it, God. That shit was just going in. He was just throwing it behind his back. That shit like...
So what you saying is he had a hot game?
Nah, he was cheating. I'm gonna just say what it was, God. I'm gonna say what it was.
I was doing what I wanted, man.
Yo, that nigga.
I was doing what I wanted.
He had MJ special water.
Yo, I was doing what I wanted. I was doing what I wanted. So then from there, from the pick shit, we all be talking at the table and shit. Then I found out he was from like around the corner where I was from, and then we knew the same people, and then our shit. That's where it took off.
Oh shit, this the nigga I was trashing.
It's crazy because it's like we ran into everybody that was around us but each other. Yeah. But that's the streets in school too. We was around the same people, but we never
actually knew each other.
We never knew each other. And then that's how that
And the crazy part is it really be like that sometimes too. You heard? Like y'all could be in the same atmosphere, but don't run into each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, obviously y'all met each other for a reason.
Yeah, it was
you know what I'm saying? It was a purpose behind that. Little do you know at that time, but it turned into a purpose. And so what do y'all do? Like with this brand, with Yae, like for those who don't know, what is Yae?
Okay, so Yae is our brand. And what we trying to do is we trying to promote young people and people that look like us. We trying to aspire them to get their own business and run their own companies. We trying to like change their mentality that a regular 9 to 5 isn't enough to live your best lifestyle or live the type of life that you would want to live. You do not have to live average, and you do not have to live in the means of what they say the means is. You know, you can control your own destiny. You can make your own path to your way of how you want to live. So that's what the whole thing Yae is about. Yae is more than like a shirt and a cup. It's more about like how you support each other, how you treat each other, what y'all talk about. Like when we be like, yo, we have Yae Talk. Yae Talk is all informative information. Like it's all like might can help you with your business. It might can help you with something that you like, damn, like I needed help like figuring out like my business tax ID and how to get a bank account for the business. You know what I mean? We talk about things like that to help you better yourself and get to the next level. So that's the whole like, Yae, what's Young and Established is being about is making yourself a better person. So that's what Yae is about.
That's well said.
You got any more to add to that?
Well said. Now I'm about to double back on something he said, like with the 9 to 5. Like it ain't that. It's not like we saying don't work or you can't work or it's wrong to work. You need a stepping stone somewhere. You feel me? Right. But it's more to it than that. So it's like a lot of times people complain to us about like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Or I'm tired of working. Then you gotta get out that mindset of working. You could be bigger than that, and it all start with like you said, like information, motivating people, all that.
And like, it ain't nothing like wrong with like I started like everybody start off with a job, and it's like what you do with the money from that job. Like when people say like make sure you pay yourself, that's like one of my sayings that I do now, being that like we established our business that we're now like paying ourselves on payroll. So like my whole thing is like pay yourself, make sure you pay yourself. And like when you working at a job, your whole thing is when you get paid, you pay your bills, then you gotta pay yourself. And then when you pay yourself, that's your own business money. You gotta invest that money that you can have another outsource of income. So you working at the 9 to 5, or you can stack up, or you can put it into your own business as something that's yours. That when they get big enough, you could quit that job and just work for yourself. You know what I mean? That's the goal of it. But you know what I mean? Everybody start off at a job. I started working like 4 years ago. You know what I mean? And that was like the scariest part of my life when like I got fired for my brand. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, we came together, we came up with this whole Yae thing, and I was a teacher assistant at the time, and all the teachers wanted to support me. You feel me? I was black. I was thinking different from everybody else in the neighborhood was thinking. Like, yo, we should get our own stuff. Let's work together. Let's support each other. Let's buy into each other. Let's make each other rich. Instead of getting your money and skedaddling to some type of white town that they don't need it. You know what I mean? Why you giving them the money? Recycle the money. So everybody in the school wore my T-shirt. Everybody had Yae. It was Yae Day. It was Yae Day. What made it so?
He had it. He had that.
What made it so like inspiring and motivating, like to see everybody came up with this by themselves. Like I ain't talked to nobody. It was like a surprise birthday party for me. I came into school. All the teachers had Yae on. You feel me? Everybody took pictures and all that. All saying like that. Wrote everybody up and canned me. You feel me? And once I got canned, I said I ain't gonna never get canned again.
I ain't gonna get nobody the opportunity to do that to me.
I'm doing the canning. You feel me? I'm doing the canning because you fucking up, you gotta go. You fucking up, you gotta go.
Some niggas gotta go, man. I said that shit for years, but some niggas gotta go, man. Some niggas gotta go.
And so we okay, let's backtrack a little bit, right? So now we understand that y'all y'all fall into y'all purpose of y'all meeting each other that day on that basketball court, right? And I want to talk about like growing up in Patterson and coming through your struggle before you finding yourself with Yae. Did you ever find yourself in any trouble or anything growing up, like leading you to jail or, you know what I mean, like anything of that nature?
Growing up, like childhood, growing up.
I mean,
or just
like,
in general.
like falling into this before Yae was Yae.
Childhood, no, but soon as I hit an adult, hell yeah.
So you hit that soon as you get them responsibilities dumped on your shoulder.
Word.
And yeah, so I guess I'm talking to you specifically with this matter because, you know, we talked about y'all connecting with each other and everything, but we also connected with each other through.
I get into that. I get into that.
Through the process.
What's good, Drum?
Alright.
You already fucked it up. It's over now. You fucked it up already. Yo, keep that music down, man. It's like,
We're supposed to have a session right now with the mom.
I thought it was good, but yeah, they back there though.
Yeah, so yeah, we like to keep it natural.
Yeah, fuck it, man. He already here. He already here now, man. But yeah, so the trouble part, we're gonna get into that because that's all basically one thing. But yeah, boom, 18, playing around outside, got us some trouble. Boom. I'm getting the details.
I mean, it's your story.
All right, now we're gonna stay away from the details. Boom. Got in a little bit of trouble. That shit cost me to do 2 years. So in the midst of the bed, going downstate, in the midst of the bed, runs into this skinny nigga right here. And that's how I first. But we ain't, it was just like with you. We ain't know each other. You feel me? It's just you had the Patterson niggas, you had the North niggas, you had the other cities.
Yeah.
We went to Craft together, then we went to the Dow, and then we went to the camps together. And we still ain't really like we knew each other because we all doing the same shit.
We all in the same movement.
Until we went to the halfway house, Taba Hall, and that's when we really like we linked and shit. It was across from me and shit.
Yeah. And you know that definitely like going through that transition, you know what I'm saying, like what happened to go away and all that shit, like
that shit was the hardest but the best shit.
What made y'all like talk to each other though?
We was two right next to each other the whole time. Right. So you go when they send you downstate, we all in the same pen together. You feel me? Then you go to the next little thing. You all right there on the same tier. It's like we right next to each other. Then we go to Annandale. We right there. Right, we right there. You right there. You gonna say something sooner or later. You feel me?
And it was about maybe like 5 of us, maybe 6, and you know, like I'm into the games and shit. You know what I mean? He not. So it gave, like I had a lot of wiggle room. You know what I mean? And so once we start connecting with each other, he gonna wiggle with me. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it go because I don't pick and choose. You know what I mean? I don't go off faces or places. I go off of who a man is for himself. And me and him, we connected as men. So any debt that he got, I'm taking that on as mine. You know what I'm saying? And yo, nah, you ain't never got to question him. He with me, he good. Feel me? So if I'm wiggling and moving, my bro, he coming with me. And that shit translated, you know what I mean? And that shit translated to us coming home, you know what I mean, and connecting. And then, you know,
but wait, you forgot the part of how that shit happened. Cause we lost touch, remember?
Yeah. So
we lost touch.
So when who came home? I think I came home first. Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, you came home first cause you missed.
Oh shit!
You missed the whole.
Hey yo! Fuck that. Long story short, My boy he went to go see Parole and got hit. Hey, yo.
Nah, look, yo. You know what? No, you know that shit was he's down. Yo, you see how they lied the story first? First I cheated in basketball. Now I'm sick. Yo, they was smacking everybody though. Yo, it was like 17 of us. They smacked 14. Like it was nothing you could do. There was nothing you could do. I understood what Kiss meant when that nigga said.
I came home first.
Yeah, you came home first.
But I violated like my first 30 days, so my shit was I ran on a run. This nigga.
So my shit was
My shit was Hey yo.
Shout out to Moneybag.
Shout out to Moneybag, man. Hey yo, they smacked my boy with a Mack truck in that Parole boy.
They was smacking niggas, man. And they all older white people, so they just looking at you just
grilling, right?
Hey yo.
Couldn't win, yo.
That's crazy.
Hey yo, so we come home, we lose contact or whatever. So he running in and out of clubs.
Oh yeah,
ran
that's
him
a
up.
fact. That's a fact. I was with I forgot who I was with, and I ended up saying Ransom. And shout out to Ransom too, rapper. I ended up running to him, and we mingling through the club or whatever, and I running them OBs. He on his way out. And I'm like, what's good? We chop it up. Like, yo, give me 8 numbers, and then that's how I ended up linking back with him.
And rest in peace, little bro. He was down. He was down there with us and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he was part of the pack.
Hell yeah, him, Skrilla. I think G-Rod. Shout out to G-Rod. Cut, LB. You know what I mean? It was a couple of us and shit. You know what I mean? That we still fuck with till today and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them. And yeah. So long story short, we got out on the streets, and you know, we tried to connect on some other shit.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there.
You know what I mean? That shit was.
Yo, that
shit was sound.
No, what? Matter of fact, let's talk about it. You know
talk
why?
about it.
This nigga got my van taken.
Oh,
That nigga got my van taken, man. Fucking with yo,
Look,
first of all, we stole my van back. Me and Top. We stole my van back. Shout out to
Hey yo.
No. That was classes. Shout outs to classes. We went up there and took that motherfucker. So I get the van back. I go link with 8 on some other shit. This nigga 8, yo. When I come to the hood, you supposed to make sure shit sweet.
Hey yo.
The squad, you all following us all crazy.
They was starving.
The nigga that went in my car and unlocked my yo.
Hey yo.
This nigga, man.
They was starving. We pull up at the spot. Boom. The nigga on
the spin.
Yeah, this after we took the spin. We pulled back up. They starving on some dickhead shit. They see us. They ride past us. Fuck it. We in it, man. We about to hop out and shit. Go up in the spot. Nigga bust a U-turn and shit. Pull up on the side and shit. We peeking out the window and shit.
Yeah, we inside of him.
We dipped inside. This nigga, he throw his arm inside the window, unlock the door, go in the car and shit. Oh, shit, they playing dirty.
In the car, he ain't give a fuck. He went in the car, stuck his hand through, unlocked the door, went in the car.
Hey, yo, but then,
dirty shit.
We see they playing dirty. I realized where we at. There's hella shit in there. Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck about this house.
Short, they left the van.
Long story short, they took the van. They took the van.
They told that motherfucker. They told that shit. They took that shit.
I think we tried to go down. We tried to go get that shit probably a couple minutes later. Shit got sour and shit. We got the fuck out of there. But yeah, long story short though, you know what I mean? We evidently we all sitting here today, so we all met for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And this Yae brand put into real perspective, man. And you know, so we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward back up to time. You know what I mean?
And I was still back.
You know what I mean?
You supposed to tell them the club we all when I met you in the strip club for the first time.
Oh yeah, you give him that.
You know what I mean?
You give him that.
I mean, I don't even think it was like an invite thing. You was just happened to be there.
Yeah.
And we was there and like I think you had walked in and we was already sitting there. You was like, oh my boy. And you was with a couple of niggas.
Yeah.
They was showing you mad love. And you was like, yo, this
This
what
club
we was at High Beams.
That was a
High Beams.
Yeah.
It was High Beams. It was High Beams or
I might have been High Beams.
I think it was High Beams.
It might have been High
It
Beams.
was High Beams.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's so bad. That's so bad. That was a while ago.
That was the first time I met you.
Yeah, and we've
See
been
these
on
clubs.
Yeah.
Matt B's in the club.
Hey man, it's a
Club,
Jersey thing,
yeah,
man.
word
It's a
of
Jersey
club.
thing, especially talking about back then while my niggas ripping and running.
Go outside, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go outside.
Got to, man. That's where everything at, man.
That's where everybody at. That's how you network.
Yeah. And okay, so next thing I want to get into, right? I want to get into this logo.
Okay.
What inspired the logo, or like, okay, is it like everybody see the logo, they see the Yae, they see the white substance, so subconsciously, what I mean, they automatically make it synonymous with something negative. I want to talk about how do you have the courage to sit here to turn a negative into a positive something, you know what I mean? Like such as the Yae logo. Like, is it something that you're considering changing? Is it a
Nah, we ain't
forever
because
thing?
it's already us, and that's why we got the second logo without it. Got just the word, so definitely ain't changing it.
Okay.
But basically, it's like be who you are. If that's who you is, like, don't let like the outside world change that. No matter what, like if you confident and that's what you want to do, like do that shit. Granted, it might be some doors that like close because of that, but long as you willing to accept that, long as you know that beforehand and you willing to accept it, it really shouldn't matter. I mean, it's gonna stay how it is. But we got other logos to work around it just in case that door closed. All right, the door closed because of this image. All right, we got this one. We got that one. We got that one. You feel me? We got multiple of them.
And in addition to that, you know what I mean? Honestly, like, you look at the logo, if you know what the logo is, then you in the shit. If you know what it is.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is, we changing the whole aspect of what Yae is. You know what I mean? When we think of Yae, some people, when you say Yae to certain people, they think of nothing. When you say Yae to certain people, they think of streets.
Yeah.
They think about substance.
Yeah.
When you say Yae now, you think about young and established.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get
because we don't go through that no more.
young and established on top of all those other things. On top of it being a substance.
Yeah.
You feel me? On top of it being something negative. I wanted to be all positive. Even when you're looking at something negative, like, yo, that's positive. Like, when you look at that white substance, you're thinking about grinding, hustling, and getting money. Just off of just the substance, if you know what the substance is. But if you don't know what the substance is, you're looking at young and established. Get money, get your stuff together, live a better life. It's like the same thing in the same image. And all in the logo. It's just how you look at it.
Yeah. And so with that point being made, if I'm home watching this now, or I'm out watching this now, how can I be young and established?
Oh, that's easy. Like, all you have to do is find something that you like to do, something that you're interested in.
Love,
and passion, you know what I mean? Hobbies. And you start investing your own money into it.
Okay.
I mean, if you like cooking, do dinners. Shit, if you like fucking making shirts, make shirts, sell them, practice. You know what I mean? And it's mad other things that you can do, like photography, recording, invest in the camera. Like, it's so many things that you can do with your money while you working at. While you making somebody else some money. Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
You know what I mean? While you making somebody else some money, get that money and make yourself some money. You know what I mean? So that's how you can start off by being Yae, you know what I mean? Get yourself a Yae shirt, you feel me? Because every time I wear Yae every day, because it reminds me that I need to complete my goals. I need to get more money. I need to find out another way of income. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a constant reminded of to be motivated and to keep going and to live the lifestyle I always dreamed to live. You know, there's nothing average about being Yae. You know what I mean? Average is above average. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that Yae life is about, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's good.
And you got any tips on how you could become Yae if you're not Yae?
I want to double back on something he said when he's like, make drinks, make shirts. You gotta remember too, like sometimes you're gonna choose something and you gotta reroute your whole thing. So like, you can't let that discourage you. You feel me? Cause where we started at, we ain't nowhere. Where we started from where we at now is like two totally different. You feel me? So like, you gotta keep it going. Don't be scared to like evolve. There you go. You can't be scared to evolve.
That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Yep.
Like Yae evolved into something like way more. Like Yae started off as a
entertainment,
as a single to like a song.
Okay.
And we used that and evolved it into like something revolutionary that could change the world, that could stop police brutality, that could stop self-hate for black people, and it could just it could provide income for like, you know, neighborhoods that's not doing too well, because people will know what to do with their money. Niggas won't get some money and just spend it with like Gucci or spend it with some white, somebody that don't look like them. You feel me? They get the money, they put it in their town, they shop at a black supermarket, they shop at a black clothing store, they shop at a black mechanic. You feel me? And that's what we need to do. We need to share our money with each other so we could grow together.
And also, we have to share our knowledge with each other as well.
That's first and foremost.
And I would say, personally, like a piece of advice I just, you know, came up with, you know what I mean, like hearing y'all responses is just like, you have to stop fearing failure, right? Like, once you get over your fear of failures and sit here and focus on learning from the experience, right? So for myself, with becoming Yae, you know what I'm saying, and my progressions with becoming Yae is I just had one simple plan, and that was to fail my way to success. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get out here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do these 1-on-1 with 8s. I don't care how bad they are. I don't care what's lacking in it. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it one at a time. So even if I fail on my first one, I'm going to sit back, make it better. I can fail on my second one. I'm going to make it better. So I'm not going out every time and trying to hit a home run. I'm going out every time and trying to get on base, and eventually I get myself home. So I'm okay with my failures. I seek out my failures. I look for the failures because I'm looking for the lessons. And you know, I believe one thing, you just gotta quiet down the noise, because most of the noise is in your head. Quiet down the noise. Put all the cheering on mute. Put all the boos on mute, and you just focus on the goal. And I think once you tell yourself it's okay to fail, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna do it. You're gonna.
Half the people don't accomplish goals is because they scared.
Yeah, absolutely.
Comfort zone.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even know. They see it as just that comfort zone. Them stepping out. It's like, oh, I don't know what that is over there.
Yeah.
And they won't do it.
And they're gonna sit there and they're gonna stay in their comfortability, you know. But like they say, all the growth comes from uncomfortable situations. Like if you want to grow, you have to be in an uncomfortable space, because now you're pushing yourself through it. And that's another thing that I wanted to make sure I tapped in with y'all today too as well, because my role in Yae, right? Like, a lot of people on the outside looking in was under the assumption that Yae is mine personally. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you're doing your job.
absolutely.
You're doing your job.
Absolutely.
You're doing your job.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, hey, shit, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but not knowing this was y'all's. This is y'all's. But I believe in one thing, like, from day one when y'all told me the concept and, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we about to do this down the third. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in because I believed in y'all vision. You know what I'm saying? I believed in y'all vision, and I believed in it so much. Y'all vision became, I could see it through my eyes. So now it's my vision. So I don't care who name, here, there, this, that, and the third. I'm a rep.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
That's what we made right
Yeah.
there. That's that yeah.
There we go.
That's
Cook it
that
up.
yeah.
Let's go.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we made right there.
There we go.
And just you being you involved like your own business.
Yeah.
Right.
You the best product of Yae we got. And it's an 8 ball of it.
See
You
what
feel
I'm saying?
me?
It's 8 ball,
It's 8 ball of it. You
know what I'm
feel me?
saying? And that's the thing. Wasn't none of this shit by mistake. You know what I mean? Like it was all thrown inside the pot together, and we just mixed it up. We whipped it up.
And you know what that go back to? We was talking about the other night about
What's
the
that?
whole umbrella shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
The umbrella shit. You the brand, then you got the whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Shit get placed in certain areas. You right there.
And that's the thing. It's like, and we're gonna see more apples fall from that tree.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
We want that tree to grow and get real big and could nourish a whole fucking community. You feel me?
Yeah. That's the idea of it. That's the idea of it because now we designing a system where we keeping our own products in house before we go over there and send it out. You know what I'm saying? And we booming, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We booming, man. We booming, man. And so now we know what's going on. Like now that the audience understand what Yae is, what's next for the brand?
I mean, I got a lot of things that's next. I'm just really trying to like focus on like helping the community. You feel me? Doing like a lot of hands work in the community. You feel me? Getting some properties, setting people up, more opportunities, getting putting more money in people's pockets. Like thinking of ways that I can like help the next person out. Of course, I want to help myself out and be successful.
You can
But
do both.
my whole thing of like with Yae, like when you Yae, you think about like how you can make the next person better or how you can make the next person equal to you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fun if you the only person who get into it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like.
It's like
I mean,
Ty
yeah,
got the
it's
Lambo,
like-
we walking. It's
Yeah.
like
So where really is it a win at?
Yeah, like
Right,
where's
yeah,
the win?
yeah,
And then it's like the more people that's on your back, that's on your rope that you gotta carry, the more you gonna go down. So like if you're around everybody who got their own rope and they're on their own climbing, y'all all just gonna meet at the top.
Right.
You feel me? So
and that's exactly how we treat the brand. You know what I'm saying? Because lo and behold, like everybody got a role. Everybody got a role that they play. You know what I mean? Like, so for instance, my role is 1on1WIT8. It's the podcast. You know what I mean? I play my role to the fullest. Quay, you know, all the events, this, that, and the third. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he do it to the fullest. I don't have to sit there and run behind him and make sure he playing his position. He don't got to run behind me, make sure I'm doing mine. I don't got to run behind Ty.
It's like with Ty real hands on.
Yeah.
That shit be helping me. It's like
yeah.
I can orchestrate something and I'm Ty going, he
Right,
going to bring it to life. You feel me?
Only thing I gotta do.
You the executioner.
Only thing I gotta do is make a call. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Ty, I got, you know what I mean? 6 sweatsuit sale is da-da-da-da-da. It's there. You know what I mean? If it ain't whipped up already, he gonna go whip it up, put it together, package it.
You gotta package it, all that shit.
Drop it off, man. And
and that shit remind me of a comment we had the other day. Was at your crib. You was like, you the idea man. I'm like, yo, this nigga shot the fuck out.
Do your job, nigga. Come up with your job.
That's what you do. You said you good at it. Yo, this nigga Tom was preaching. Hey, I'm like, oh, shit, I'm in church. Yae got in church.
Yo, Yae
had a church, y'all.
I be ready to go,
yo,
man.
I
don't have the idea. I be like,
I be putting that shit together though. I be putting that shit together.
I be ready to move.
Get the ideas ready so you can execute, nigga.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, I run something behind here like, man, I'm with whatever. Let's go. I'm like, damn. I'm about to start asking this nigga. They don't say no. But it's not gonna ask him no more. Yo, Ty got this. Let's go.
But that's really how it goes though. Like, you got the ideas. I push it, he execute it. And that's just how it rolls. Like, niggas got this shit like a well-oiled machine, man.
Yo, speaking of, right? People playing their position.
I ain't talking about.
You ain't trying to be me.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be you.
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying. Yo, that shit is very important when it comes to business, man.
Right.
Everybody can't be the CEO.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the accountant.
I don't know.
Everybody can't be the cameraman.
I don't know.
You gotta play your position. That's what make it work. That's what make it work. Granted, sometimes this motherfucker might get paid more than him, but fuck it. Long as we all eat and everybody's, you know what I mean? Long as it's fair, that's all that matters.
But it's gonna be times where you have to sit back and let Ty take the lead role.
Definitely.
It's gonna be times where Ty gotta sit back, let me take the lead role. And vice versa. And we all have to be comfortable in our own space so where we can allow each other to do that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, like when they have groups of people working together, a lot of times egos get involved. I ain't taking no back seat. I know better. How you gonna tell me how to do this?
Yo, that shit is true.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that we never have issues with. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have egos with each other.
Right.
We allow each other to take the lead.
I think what makes us like different too is that we respect and trust each other.
Hell yeah.
Cause like you will only second guess what somebody say to you
if you don't trust them.
But if like your mans come to you and say, yo man, I think we should do this, it's like why not? You know what I mean? Why not do it? You know, and we all have that understanding here. You feel me? Like especially you with the podcast and this interview thing. Like me and Quay was very uncomfortable with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but
we still did what we had to do. Still went to Boston. Still linked with Zah. We still tried it out. You feel me? Because you never know.
And you just you AI with it.
You
AI with it, and that's the time when you get your shine on.
Word.
Or we got something else, and I gotta get my shine on. He do something, he gotta get his shine on. Like everybody gotta do their equal part, and that's what make the Yae so crazy, so much of a monster. It's something so much to be reckoned with because you know what I mean. You got 3 machines behind it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like, man,
and that's why I seen the importance of. That's why I keep saying like, yo, we gotta document shit. Because the mixture of this shit, like the nuclear of this shit right here, what we doing, it have to be witnessed. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of doing real shit if it's not gonna be seen? If not, the fake is gonna continue to be in the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not what's real. That's not what's real. You know what I mean? So that's why we gotta give them that. We gotta get if we not showing the people what we bring to the table, then we doing not only ourselves a disservice, but also them. Because we gonna continue and watch the blind leading the blind.
Right.
When we know better, it's like, fuck all that watered down shit. Like, this is what's going on. This is what we need for us to take our communities and ourselves personally to the next level. What's going on over here? And we gotta own that shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta pound on your chest. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta say, hey, look at me. Look what's going on over here. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in what you're doing and you know what's real and it's pure, show that shit off, man. That's how I see it, and that's why I said, like, nah, it's time to do the sit down to 1on1 with 8 with Yae, so we could get the people the real, man.
Overdue.
That was long overdue, man.
We made season 2 though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pop up in 3.
Yeah,
Depending on how we feel, you feel me? Depending on how we feel, we might pop up in season 3.
And you know, so I definitely wanna thank y'all for, you know what I mean, trusting me, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course, baby. And
that's probably we got.
Hey, baby. Hey, man, we gotta show it off, man. We gotta show it off. And
I mean, next time I have some water for a nigga. My mouth thirsty. You heard?
no trip, honey.
Water next time with 8 ball.
Yo.
Water. You feel me?
Hey, yo, don't throw no ideas out there, man. Nah.
About to get his own water, man.
Nigga. Might get some custom 8-ball water bottles and I ain't even gonna give them all that. You know? Ooh. Ooh. Hey, look though, man. Hey, yo, let them know what how they get
where the catchers at?
Yeah, how they catch us and how to get some
do
merch.
8 ball of Yae.
Yeah. Definitely
you can go to Yae Shop, YAE.SHOP, Yae.shop.
Mm-hmm.
We got all our we got some merch up there. You can go on the website, which is yaeshop.net.
Mm-hmm.
You could also sign up for Spotlight, Business Spotlight, which we promote your business, and any customers that come to your business, we will give them free merch. Yeah, go check that out. Y'all know you can follow me at Todd Nitty, TAH_NITTY.
All right, man. So, you know, thanks again for coming through. You know what I mean? Doing this 1on1 with 8. And to the next episode, man. We out.
Do I do a clap at the end or not?
Nah.
Oh, I see.